everybody! Guess who it is? It's Stephanie, and this is the first video from my new house in my bedroom. The wonderful natural light coming in through my French doors. This house is freaking amazing. I posted some pictures, but my room is the biggest one in the entire house. And I even have a high-tech fan. I didn't know about that. If you push it twice, you know, the exhaust fan to get your nasty smells out of the bathroom. There's that, and another fan that comes on in the shower that eliminates humidity. Oh my gosh, this house. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So before I start the little bit of Huntington stuff, I want to update you guys. Hold on, gotta have my drink of coffee. I slept from 6 p.m. last night until about 9:30 without a brownie or Percocet, no medicine. And it's amazing because it's really quiet in my little half of the dome. See, my dome is shared with the one in the living room. So all that to say, even Mom said she's slept like a baby since they moved into this house. So just to give you guys an update, we thought we were having to wait until the inspection goes through, which turns out would have been at least another 5 to 6 weeks, because we're waiting for the sink to come back because somebody dropped it when they were installing it. So all that to say, my parents were like, you know what, let's just move our daughter in and ourselves, because they've been living out in the bunkhouse in the garage, which has been very difficult. Not so much for my dad, because he's used to it, he's a guy, but really hard for Mama not to have a bathroom in there or a shower. So when my brother was here, it was all of our first time sleeping in our rooms in our house. Okay, so I'm very excited that they finally just pushed the whatever that is called so that I could move in. It is just amazing coming out in the morning and seeing the views from the windows in the living room. And there was a storm yesterday, and just watching the hail come down, like, oh my gosh, it's just amazing out here. But just a funny side note, I was talking to Mom about going down to the mailbox to get the mail, and I was like, I could just walk there every morning. Well, it turns out it's 11 miles to the mailbox, so I won't be walking there. But it was just kind of funny because this is a really far out there kind of house. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it, yes, and I wish all of you guys could come to the housewarming party, but I know most of you don't even live here. But anyway, I'm so excited. So to update you guys about my health, so I told you guys about what was going on with my jaw and temples and thought it might be an ear infection. Well, it turns out that I'm probably grinding my teeth, which I've done a little bit before, and the dentist told me to get one of those mouth guards, like over the counter at the store. It was so cheap. It didn't work, and it felt like it was choking me when it kept coming out. So I have an appointment to go to the dentist, and I'm gonna, get a mouth guard that they fit for me there, that will fit better. So hopefully this pain will be eliminated. And I finally figured out, I went for my video swallow appointment, and it was very fascinating. I don't know if any of you have had it, but they just, they set me up behind, the camera there, and they had me eating different things, like this Oreo cookie, and they all had barium on them and some drink. And so they were taking pictures as I was swallowing, and we finally figured out what is going on, why my throat is always sore, and there always feels like there's something stuck in there. I have a hooked epiglottis. So mine is catching things as I am swallowing, and that's why I've had that feeling. So sadly, I have to permanently change my diet to soft and moist foods. So I was like really bummed about that, but at least we know now what's going on. And I got to see the picture of it. I was like, oh yeah, that Oreo they had me swallow was still stuck in there. So, but with these other options for food, the hope is not to get anything stuck in there. Because, like, that's where I like things like carrots and apples would definitely get stuck there. So, but Mom and I went grocery shopping yesterday, got more smoothies for me, and we got some pound cake that I can have for breakfast and snack. And one thing I'm excited I can eat, and it was very good, some wonderful chili from Wendy's. So now I got cans of chili from the grocery store. That's one food I love. It tastes good. It goes down fine. So I completely relate with all of you guys who have had to make that change. And we still don't know if it's Huntington's related or not. But we're going to talk to my neurologist when we do have that appointment in July. Also, I'm very excited. My kids, yes, we booked Juniper's ticket too. I forget what dates they're coming, but Zara's is coming for 1 week, and then Josh is coming for 1 week, and Connor's coming from June 1st to July 31st. So I'm so excited to have them here. The time is flying by. And my brother and sister-in-law, Nova, are coming out for the shooting thing. So I get to see everyone. It's amazing living here because I get to see everybody who comes and and it was so amazing to live at Isaac and Jen's house, but it's like all this space and no doorknobs. I have not bonked myself on one thing this whole time that I've been here because I don't have that big bed anymore and no doorknobs. I love it. So this house is the bomb, and yes, crab bars and everything. So, okay, I have to get another Botox injection. It's just taking me like 3 or 4 times a night to get my bladder completely emptied. So that is coming up. Also, I forgot to tell you guys that they increased my paxil. Just because when I was having all that pain going on, she was like, how often are you kept up thinking about that? And I was like, oh yeah, a lot. So I haven't noticed a big difference, but I think it's helping a little bit. All right, yes. And hold on, let's see. Almost fell in the shower at Isaac and Jen's, and I love it. Yes, this shower, the floor is slip-proof, so it's awesome. I don't have to worry about that, and I love it. I love taking showers in there. Okay, let's see. I didn't have a lot. Okay, yes. Oh yes, and I whacked myself with the broom when I was sweeping, and putting the broom away in the head. And that was at Isaac and Jen's too. Okay. And almost tripped. I did trip up the stairs like 3 times at their house. But again, I never have to worry about going up and down stairs in my own house now. It's amazing. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so a friend of ours, George, he's taking me sometimes to my appointments when my mom has to work, and I was kind of in a rush, and I was trying to find an undershirt. I always wear undershirts, and then I found the undershirt and put it on, and put my jacket on without putting my other shirt on. So at the doctor's office, I totally realized, oh man, I just have this white tank top on. So that was kind of funny because normally I'm prepared, but I had, slipped in a little bit, so that was kind of funny. Okay. Yes, I think that's everything with the health stuff. And before I forget, I'm going to do the song, Lifesong, yes, by Casting Crowns, because I am, so excited about life and everything. And just being with my parents again. We haven't lived together in a really long time, so hugging them in the mornings and just doing life with them again, has just been such a gift. So I'm feeling really, really blessed. Okay. Oh, and my ribs and spine are healing pretty well. I even did some washing the dishes because I know I'm really looking forward to helping out, feeding the animals and mucking out the stalls and that. So after I'm healed up, I'm looking forward to doing that. So I think that is going to be in the next couple of days. I've been healing quickly, so thank you all for your prayers. All right, now let's see. Where was I? Okay. Okay. Yes. Here's a little verse. So we're still in chapter 6. Love heals on the edges of our hearts. And so, when you don't know which way to go, how sweet are your words to my taste, sweeter than honey to my mouth. I gain understanding from your precepts, therefore I hate every wrong path. Your word is a lamp unto my feet, a light unto my path. Psalm 119, 103 through 105. Once at a weekly meeting with our group of survivors at Thistle Farms, the women all talked about what it meant to heal on the edges of their hearts and expand them. One woman described how, for her, it meant feeling the heat of summer. When she was in jail and on the streets, she was so far gone that she felt nothing, not even the heat. Now she felt hot. She acknowledged that even with the sensations others might think unpleasant, she was most just grateful to feel them. The woman to her right said this was the first year she had ever seen a chipmunk. She knew that they must have been around all her life, but after running away as a young teen, she never even noticed them. Her life and faith now were so strong, she said, I am hearing and seeing things I never knew I was missing. The stories went on and on. Finally, one woman said, I think for me, growing in my life and faith has expanded my capacity to feel compassion. Now when I see another woman walking down the streets, I want to help her so bad. I know what she was going through, hell on earth. I would say I have never had ups and downs. I have always been down. Now that I am learning how love heals, I just want to reach back and grab as many other women as I can. These are just a couple of expressions that describe how women feel their hearts expanding as they heal in new sights and feel compassion on what was once the painful edges of their hearts. All right, you guys are all caught up, and I look forward to doing more videos for you when I have more to say. And yes, have blessed weeks. I love you all so much.